Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Ultima, and I'm here today with Mike,
Pleasure being here.
and we are heading into episode number 3 of Monday Night Raw. This is the go home show to Armageddon, and myself and Mike have booked this show, and we think we've booked it to perfection. We hope this is going to be a good one. We hope this is going to be the show that defeats SmackDown, and let's see if it's just that. Let's get straight into it.
Let's go.
Hopefully you guys have seen the live stream that was up yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. As we head into the first pre-show match, in an abysmal pre-show match, Jeff Hardy defeated Shane Thorne in 7:31 by pinfall with a Swanton bomb. And Mike, make sure you have the angles ready for the angles that we have written out.
Alright, I got you.
Bet.
Yeah,
So
let me
it's a
pull
good
them up.
match here. Jeff Hardy with the 63. And make sure to join the Discord, y'all. Make sure you join that Discord. We have a
Oh yeah.
good community growing, so make sure to join it.
Pretty cozy. We're all always active.
Always, every day. And in an abysmal pre-show match, Eric defeated Montez Ford in 9:56 by pinfall with a death row. So another good pre-show match there. And we are about to head into the show that could possibly defeat SmackDown this week. Let's see how it does.
Let's see. Alright.
Hey, already to a good
Oh,
start.
let's go.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
So basically, the show starts off with Stephanie in the ring. WWE Universe, I present to you the contract signing between Seth Rollins and Edge at Armageddon. Seth's music hits and he makes his way, doing his strut, his fancy little suit. But then Edge music's hit, and he doesn't do any poses or nothing. He just stares like a laser through Rollins. And he makes his way to the ring. They sit down at the table with the contract, and Edge, he goes for the mic, but Rollins snatches it right away from him. Oh, Edge, Edge, Edge. You didn't think you get to talk first, did you? None of that fan favorite bullshit talk. I'm gonna let you do for the fans because I love them, blah blah blah. Because they know as well as I do that you don't have it in you to face me, the best wrestler on God's green earth. So let me offer you two choices because I'm such a nice guy. You walk away and let me face a real opponent at Armageddon. Or you can sign it and I can sit you back into retirement, your old hag. Rollins drops the mic on the table and he signs the contract while yelling random stuff at Edge. And then Edge very slowly, he reaches for the mic, never letting his eyes leave Rollins. You think I don't have it in me? Fine, I get it. I went into retirement for a long time, but I'll tell you what, I was training my ass off every day. I also kept up with the project and I've watched you become this amazing wrestler in front of my eyes. But I know how you work and I know how you operate. You like cheating, you like using what I cannot. You like outside out, even if now you ain't so popular. So how about this? How about I eliminate those options? How about I take you inside Hell in a Cell so you can see what I can really do? So you can hear the crowd chant my name as your head gets slammed over and over and over and over and over again. How about I take you to the top of the cell and drop you through the top of it? Rollins yells, I accept. You just made the biggest mistake of your life. Edge says, no, Seth, you did. Keep undermining me all the way until you hear my name said in victory. And Edge signs the contract and stares at Seth. He says, oh yeah, and I'm not gonna touch you yet. I'm gonna save my demons until that door locks and that bell rings. Edge walks away with Seth kinda looking half scared, half angry.
Fire! Great way to kick off the show. This match is going to be one to look forward to at Armageddon, and it's possibly going to be the main event. It's going to be Seth Rollins versus Edge inside a Hell in a Cell for the vacant WWE Championship. Looking forward to see who wins that one. And also we have Edge versus Bobby Lashley in the main event here tonight on Monday Night Raw. What do you think about that, Mike?
Keep giving bangers left, right, left, right. Soon enough, we're gonna be the only show worth watching besides SmackDown because we are the A show.
are the A show, and hopefully we can defeat SmackDown this week. And we have a great start to the show, so hopefully this is gonna be the one to defeat SmackDown, because right now we are 2-0. We are the 0 and 2-0, so hopefully we can change that to 2-1 and make a comeback here against SmackDown on this episode. Let's see how the rest of the show does. Oh wow, great first match. In a terrible match, Kevin Owens defeated Akira Tozawa and Cedric Alexander in a handicap match in 7:59 when Kevin Owens pinned Akira Tozawa with the pop-up powerbomb. Kevin Owens carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. I was kind of being sarcastic, but that's actually not too bad with Akira Tozawa and Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, not too. They haven't been doing much. They're kind of in the hole right now, but including that this was kind of a not random, but like mixed weirdly match. I'm really happy with that 59.
Me too, I'm happy with it as well. Let's see what we head into next. A 76, beautiful,
Let's go.
beautiful. Want to read this one out?
Yeah, sure. A freestyle segment. And what happened was Cole challenged Owens to a Pure Rules match at Armageddon, and it talks for itself, man. My personal favorite match that we're gonna see, because I'm a sucker for Pure Rules matches.
That's going to be one to look forward to 100%. Cole versus Owens, Pure Rules match. Let's do it. Armageddon, it's going to be fire. Sounds good to me.
Sure.
And then Stephanie McMahon announces the women's title match at Armageddon. It's going to be Io Shirai versus Carmella versus Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan in a 6-way for the Raw Women's Championship. Who's going to win it? We will find out at Armageddon. This one looks interesting, y'all. This one looks real interesting.
It's very good in my opinion.
It's the top 6 women here on Monday Night Raw. Some top prospects, some top women like Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss, and then we have some underdogs like Liv Morgan and Io Shirai. So let's see who wins. And then we hype up a match, a triple threat match coming up here tonight. Liv Morgan versus Carmella versus Sasha Banks, 3 women who are going to be in that 6-way for the Raw Women's Championship. They're going at it here tonight on Raw. And then we hype up the main event tonight, Edge taking on Bobby Lashley. That should be one to look forward to as well in the main event here tonight. Hopefully it's good. If the main event is good tonight, then we should be well looking forward to defeating SmackDown.
Can't wait to see that big W.
Let's see it. Wow, another good segment. So we have an interview here with Lashley and MVP on their opponent here tonight, Edge. They're mad that they have to face a part-timer. Bobby Lashley basically shrugs Edge off. He's not scared to take on Edge. He is the, what do they call him on Raw? The Almighty. He is the Almighty.
Lashley is in fact the Almighty, and he thinks that Edge doesn't deserve to stare eye to eye to him, and Edge is looking to prove that he's better.
So let's see, does Edge still have it in him? Can he defeat the almighty Bobby Lashley in the main event?
Let's find out.
Wow, great pop-up. Alright, and then we have another 59 here. We have an About the Head. Didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Dolph Ziggler defeated Dominic Mysterio and 803 by pinfall with a zigzag after distraction from Robert Roode. Dolph Ziggler with the 61. Yeah, it was a big win.
Big win for Ziggler, gives them a bunch of momentum. Maybe we'll see them pick up tag titles. Let's find out.
As they head into a tag team Raw Tag Team Championship match, the Mysterios versus the Dirty Dogs in a bull rope match, which of course the Dirty Dogs picked after winning a tag team battle royale. So battle royal, my bad. And they chose that bull rope match. So let's see if they can stop the high flying moves of the Mysterios at Armageddon.
Armageddon, baby, looking up to be top tier.
Wow, this segment did a lot better than I thought it was gonna do.
Gotta admit,
wow,
same feelings for that. That's pretty to see.
Wow. So we have Scarlett. Let's see, we have it written down in the Discord. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find this segment. We have it written down when Rupert and Milk was still on Raw. He's now in NXT. We have a new Raw creative team here and a new NXT creative. Well, it's brand new. So we have the Bird Wrestling and Rupert Milk on NXT now. So wish them good luck. We're going to send some people down there. I'm probably going to send a big star down there for the first episode. So stay tuned for that and make sure to check that out. The live stream is going to be on Monday. So what we have, this is what we have here. Scarlett and MVP meet in the ring. Scarlett says Cross is going to do what he wants after attacking them last week. New Day come out and says as long as they are on Raw, they're going to put a stop to Karrion Kross. And then Scarlett points out that Xavier seems brave and challenges him to a match with Kross. Kofi says he'll be in his corner, and Xavier accepts the match. So that's what happened in this segment. Very good. This show is doing very good so far. I'm very happy with Monday Night Raw right now.
Proud to see my first one being on here. Personally, first one I also helped book. Shaping up to be amazing.
Let's see how the rest of the show does. Very good start. Then we have Sasha Banks walking backstage. This has been a segment happening on 3 shows in a row so far. Sasha Banks is always walking backstage, and this song is trash, so I'm gonna change it. Excuse me here. Can't be listening to this. I'm just gonna pick something. Sorry, you guys are gonna have to listen to it too, okay? So I have to make sure the soundtrack is fire. Oh wow, this is the best match of the night so far. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Glad to see it.
In a terrible match. In a terrible match, Sasha Banks defeated Carmella and Liv Morgan in 9:36 when Sasha Banks submitted Liv Morgan with a Banks statement. Sasha Banks carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. Sasha Banks with a 66. This was a good match, guys. This was a good match.
Great match, and also gives Sasha Banks a heap of momentum moving into Armageddon, hoping to get that title.
She wants to become women's champion again, as Liv Morgan and Carmella don't get the momentum. Carmella is a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She wants to be champion again. Liv Morgan has never held any gold, but she wants to do it, and she has a chance, as there is 5 other women in that match. So, she has a good chance of pinning someone off guard and winning the championship. And Sasha Banks, she proved herself here in a multi-woman match that she has what it takes to win a multi-woman match for the Raw Women's Championship at Armageddon. And this gained a heat for the storyline, so good stuff here. Good match. Really good match. I'm happy with this.
I'm very happy with that.
Wow. Wow, this show is doing good. All I see is green, bro.
Looking like a 2K lobby.
Edge interview on Bobby Lashley. So Edge, he heard the interview with Bobby Lashley and MVP earlier on tonight, and Edge says he is a little bit intimidated by the Almighty, but he is looking for the grit deep down inside. That same grit that he's going to have in the Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins. He's going to show Seth Rollins that he has what it takes. He still has that fire that he once had early on in his career. That he has it, and he has it more than ever, as he wants to win a world championship that he never lost.
Can't wait to see it, man. I'm ready for these 2 matches.
I'm ready, bro. We're ready.
Ready.
Oh, this match didn't do as good as I thought it was going to do. And about that, didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Karrion Kross defeated Xavier Woods in 11:37 by submission with a cross jacket. Karrion Kross with a 51. That's not too good.
Something interesting to see, though, is that Xavier Woods at over 10 points higher. That's kind of interesting. I didn't expect that.
I was not expecting that either.
Wasn't that good of a match, but Xavier Woods really proved something, that even though Karrion Kross beat him, that he has something to prove, and he can one day maybe be a top player here at Monday Night Raw.
Actually, if we remember, this was a domination match, so Karrion Kross absolutely dominated Xavier Woods.
We don't talk about that.
Xavier Woods did not even have a chance against Kross. He got absolutely dominated, and yet he still had a better in-ring performance than Kross. That says a lot. And Kofi did some good work at ringside. Good stuff. Hey, this segment did pretty good too.
Not
Wow.
bad.
So Karrion Kross is celebrating. I have it written down here also. So Kross dominates Xavier. It's not even close. Kofi helps Xavier to the back as Kross celebrates. And then Bobby Lashley spears Kross after the match, and Kross gets up and they have a stare down. Kofi looks on from the entranceway. Commentary. Alright, that's not after what happens. That happens later on tonight. The next thing that happens. But so yeah, Bobby Lashley standing tall ahead of his main event match against Edge here tonight. Against someone who attacked him last week. And Xavier getting destroyed here.
Brings a tear to my eye, but that's alright, man.
And Bobby Lashley and MVP have great chemistry, so that's good to see.
See.
Hey, you want to read
Oh,
this out?
sure do.
This is a good one, guys.
Camera cuts to what seems to be a swamp. You can hear the bugs. And you can hear the sounds of feet crunching the leaves beneath them as we see Alexa Bliss weirdly wearing a long jacket that looks to be Bayou-esque styled. And then you see her walk towards a building of sorts. It's burnt, it's broken down, looks oddly familiar, like something we've seen before. She walks in, and she just stares. The black, charred wood, it's just a mess. And she turns to the camera, she very softly says, "Told me about this place, where him and his brothers and sisters were took by Abigail, where he ended up burying her under these burnt floorboards, where that evil, evil snake burnt it down in front of his eyes, where the man in the woods was found and later down caught up to him, and it infected him. And the reason why I am here, because without that man, I can't move on the way I am. The spell was broken when he left, but I still pretend because I missed him. I missed him so much, but he's gone. That part of me is also gone now, and I cannot pretend that still exists, that this doll is alive any longer." And she grabs the doll out of her bag. She places it on the charred floorboards. And then she grabs a bottle of gas station rubbing alcohol, just pours it all on it, soaking the doll. She whispers, barely can be heard, "This is the end." And then she lights it on fire, and then she walks out of the building. A shot of smoke coming back out of it. Oddly familiar. And then you see her pull out a glove. A glove with a skeleton hand on it.
Wow, really crazy stuff going on here. And as you guys, if you don't get the hit, Alexa Bliss is turning back to her old self as she is going to do right now. Hey, bro, this show is going perfect.
Perfect, bro. And now, she's an egomaniac back at her gimmick, and I'm glad to see a little Miss Bliss back in on roster.
I'm very happy to have her back as that.
As well.
My dog's barking at me. Let's ignore that. Pretend you guys didn't hear that. Or don't. Hey, shut up.
Alright, and so the announcers here, they put over the fact that we will see Kofi Kingston, Karrion Kross, and Bobby Lashley go in a triple threat match at Armageddon. And this is one piece in the very big, very just amazing puzzle that is shaping up to be Armageddon.
Bro, Armageddon is looking to be hype.
Looking to be industry defining.
I mean, so far this episode of Raw has just been a whole different story here for us. It's a new era here, a new creative team.
Changes sometimes happen, and sometimes for great things, and I'm really liking how this is going.
Me too. Okay, Apollo Crews is shown walking back. Oh god, I forgot about this next segment. Bro, this Monday Night Raw is so significant in so many
This
ways,
really
bro.
is. Oh man, y'all in for a treat.
Y'all ain't ready for this. If you haven't watched the booking live stream, then y'all are not ready for this. Oh, that was terrible.
Ah, fine, still got the point across. So
Yeah.
Apollo cuts a promo,
He,
basically just giving the rundown of
he's
that
okay,
he does.
basically he's saying that Ricochet, his opponent at Armageddon, he got suspended for drug use, and he roasts on him for that. And he says that he does not have an opponent at Armageddon, so he wants to be handed the new United States Championship, which is the Nigerian Championship that he's been hyping up these past few weeks because he does not have an opponent at Armageddon. And then Brock Lesnar's music hits, and he comes to the ring and F5s him and says that he is his new opponent at Armageddon for the United States Championship for America.
This is shaping up. That's incredible, and to be honest, I got a cruise in my prayers now.
This is gonna be a great match at Armageddon. I'm looking forward to that one, man.
I'm also looking forward to it. Maybe Cruz can hold his own, but I doubt it.
Let's see. that's gonna be a interesting match to look forward to at Armageddon.
Sure will.
And Edge is ready for his main event match against Bobby Lashley up next. Okay, this is the defining moment of our show.
Defining moment of the show. Let's see if, because even if this does still do bad, we've had a great show. But if this does good, ooh,
this will put us to a whole nother level, and it'll put us a very good chance of defeating SmackDown this week. Hopefully, it's the one.
Hopefully, I don't know, man.
Let's see it.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Let's see this. Hey!
Hey,
Let's go!
no. In a good match, Edge defeated Bobby Lashley with a spear after MVP had a botched interference, and all I can say is amazing match. Edge with an 80, and I think this gives him a very, very good chance of, like you said, getting back that title that he never lost.
Wow, this was a great main event to cap off the show.
It was amazing. Great. Just no words, man. Great to see that Edge is coming back, and he might shut the mouth of Rollins.
He proved that he still has the fire that it takes to be great in this business by defeating Bobby Lashley, and he proved that he is definitely a big challenge to Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship this Sunday at Armageddon. I'm pretty sure Rollins is not going to be too happy about that. Especially, he might be getting a little scared because he just defeated Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah, that's
Ending the show with a solid 80. Want to explain this one?
yeah, sure. So Edge, after getting that humongous win, celebrates, signaling Edge's return. But of course, like always, Rollins runs down, just yanks him off the top rope, and then stomps his face in the mat, all while doing his signature laugh. Absolutely.
I think Seth Rollins is scared of Edge now after an attack like that.
Yeah. Seth, he's acting like a corner dog. But you know what they say about dogs who are trapped in a corner? They're the most vicious. And with a Hell in a Cell match, maybe this is good for Rollins. Maybe he'll get the momentum to take down Edge, but I'm not betting either way. This is a dice roll of a match.
This is gonna be a great main event on Armageddon. I'm happy with this show, and you already know we're gonna improve our fan base. There's no way this show is gonna do bad.
No way. And I'll give my first ever show ever on anything broadcasting. I think I'm pretty alright myself. Besides,
You gotta be happy with this one.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with this.
And let's see what this show gets. Hopefully it's the best one yet. Do we think it's gonna be the best one yet? Maybe. We didn't get any 100s.
Maybe. So
What do you think the show's gonna
TEW,
get?
I don't know, man. I'm just because here's the thing. It's TEW. This might be bad, but I don't think so.
Let's make a prediction.
All right.
The best show so far was a 79, I think, and SmackDown's last show was a 7. I think it was a 78, and I think they got a 70. Hold on, let me check that real quick.
Well, that's I think it'll be 80s, hopefully.
Ooh, if we get an 80s, we would have the best show so far. That would be insane.
It's definitely probably between 77 and 82. Somewhere
82?
between that. That's what I'm hoping. Between 77 and 82. That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
Their last show was a 78.
Alright.
And the best show so far was a 79.
Alright, so
let's see what it gets. Let's see this. Ah, 77. Alright, that was our best show so far.
That's not bad though.
It's not bad at all.
We haven't beat them yet, but we're close.
Yeah, we made a comeback.
That I know that they might be scared that Monday Night Raw will be the A show.
Yes, we will be. We did it. We got a 77. We increased popularity. I'm very happy with that. This is our best show so far. Monday Night Raw is on the come up. Let's go.
Great to see.
It's great to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed this show, and make sure to tune in to the next live stream, which is the NXT booking on Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and this is Ultima, and we are signing off. Peace.